markets and legacy markets all pumping today after the FOMC news yesterday. And inflation rate numbers are published. And then today, after hours, is Apple's earnings report. So if that goes well, I feel like we're going to see pumps into the weekend. If that goes poorly, we'll probably see these markets turn down because Apple has a lot of influence over all these fucking prices.
But why though? They don't how much do they actually dabble in crypto?
They don't mess with it at all, but Apple is such a big value stake of the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ direction kind of influences the SPY direction, and that has been almost exactly the one-to-one in line with the crypto market movement.
Huh.
So if the FPY sinks, I would say if the legacy markets take a shit, so will crypto.
Oh damn. Okay, I didn't know that. I learned some.
Yeah, but let's see what happens after hours today with Apple's earnings. They also moved their earnings call. It was supposed to be 2 days ago. It was supposed to be on Tuesday after hours, but they moved it to today after hours so that they could announce after the inflation meeting, the FOMC meeting, which was yesterday, and resulted in a 0.75% inflation raise, which was expected. So I guess because it was expected and not worse than expected, the markets did really well. This fucking makes no sense to me. It's a massive inflation hike.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me much either.
Yeah. On that note, though, I did close all of my short sell positions on crypto. I was short Ethereum for a while, and I feel like it's becoming too unclear now. We could pump way higher than we are now, and I'm not trying to get liquidated. But that's a little unrelated. Kind of shoot the shit kind of nonsense. But yeah, what else was I watching? Oh, we were watching CMW yesterday when we were streaming. It had dropped to 1.7 wax on DeFi box. I bought a bunch of those and I sold them last night before I went to bed for 2.1 wax. That token's so fucking volatile.
Jeez.
And volatile, which is nice for trading, but the real kicker is the liquidity depth is deep enough to actually make trades. There's 364,000 wax worth of bilateral depth. So you got you can make multiple thousand wax worth of trades and not get eaten by slippage or price impact because of low liquidity.
Last time we dumped our Ether. If anybody,
yeah, that was good. I felt like a bit of a whale. We moved the entire Ether market about 7% across all of the different exchanges but we dumped 4 billion in Ether.
Yeah, if anybody redeemed from voting for our collection, you should be able to claim it now. The link is in our announcements in Discord.
But yeah, I didn't know that you had to claim after you've unstaked. I thought it would just come back into my wallet, but now you do have to click the claim button, sign the transaction to get your Ether back from unstaking. But yeah, that feels good though, cutting my exposure to Ether, because I feel like I've just been strung along for so long by the R Planet moving of the goalpost when it comes to how to play the game, and every step along the way the people who did best were the people who sold and never actually engaged with the gameplay. So maybe I took a play from that with their latest announcement where they're oh yeah, we're gonna partner collections are gonna stop minting a Ether and we have no plan for what they're gonna do beyond that. It's okay, good, good to know. Let me just dump right now before this fucking news manifests into actual action, because I feel like most people will respond to the actual manifestation of that rather than the AMA news. So it was nice to get out while there was still liquidity in those fucking pools, because at some point
True.
Who knows? I mean, when they stop incentivizing through their own meta farms there for the RDAO incentives, there's no way you're going to see 600,000 wax in those pools.
That's the thing, is the mining phase ends in I don't know, 80 or 90 days, but then the incentives end in 30 or 40 days. So there's gonna be an overlap where people are not earning RDAO for staking or providing liquidity for Aether wax. So they're likely gonna pull the Aether wax. So then it's if you try to get your Aether after the mining phase and pull it back, then it's you're not gonna have any wax to sell into because all the wax is gonna be pulled out of that pool.
Yeah, good luck selling multiple billions when that happens. I took a 4% impact because the liquidity is so deep on 2 billion. So if you're trying to sell 2 billion and that liquidity depth is gone, you're going to get annihilated. So I don't know. We mentioned that a month ago when we were let's pull out of this and try to beat the rush and get out while there's still liquidity. But But yeah, it's nice to have finally like followed through and kind of like wash my hands of that a little bit. I kept maybe 1 million A ether, and I feel like that's going to be enough to play the game, and then I can like not have to have billions of it. And I don't know.
Just sitting there doing nothing. But
I was staking it to the Neon Space collection, which was really fun to like climb the leaderboard and like create the like staking utility for the collectors. But once it was clear that there wasn't going to be like a plan for continuing like partner collection utilities in our planet, it was like, well, then what the fuck am I doing? Like putting up like billions of ether.
Is that one collection still blacklisted? So like at the top of the leaderboard at our planet. I don't know if they actually removed it or if they removed it. Yeah, I think it's Chronoverse. They actually removed it or not.
I think it's still up there.
Is it? Let's see. No, yeah, Chronoverse is in 4th place. I would say our planet like is a lot of the collections on our planet are just like shitter collections made by like pump and dump like people with no interest in actual like community building or project longevity. That's just money grab collections. Like a lot of them are.
No, true.
It kind of sucks. And our planet then gives those money grabs the ability to continue their money grab, and it sort of legitimizes, because I'd say our planet might be like a legitimate player in the space, and then by them support, listing another collection, that collection gets legitimacy by proxy. And I'm not a big fan of how they kind of like, I feel like they're just very irresponsible what they do. And like I said, every step along the way to like improve their system, while I do like the complexity of their like DeFi protocol and all like the voting and all the like meta farming and stuff, I think that's really cool. The way they got there was by like raping the value of anybody who like had been participating in playing their game from the start. Like if you were crafting and like getting those NFTs through the crafting by burning ether rather than selling it back in the day, you got annihilated because they nerfed all your rates. They made that like claim limit. Like I don't know. There's like literally everything they did hurt people who participated in the game, and like affirmed the people who sold out along the way. It was like that was the move clearly. And even in their own AMA, they're like, we don't assume that these tokens or these assets have any value because they're game pieces. So, maybe take them at their word on that, and also don't put too much value into those assets. So it was nice to be able to sell those, and I got more than 10,000 wax for it. That's a lot of wax. I'd way rather have the wax.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, but yeah, that was good. Lots of movements happening. And I know we talk trading often on Tuesdays, but I cut my short positions. If anyone who's watching now, I cut my shorts in ether. I've been doing that for like, I went short like months and months ago and had been taking profits on the way down. So I cut the rest of it, expecting, not to, expecting the market to not be as predictably on the way down at the moment, because I don't know what Apple earnings are going to do, and I don't want to roll the dice. But yeah, that's it for my off-topic nonsense.
Welcome everybody. Happy Thursday from Winnie Frederick. Happy Thursday.
Yeah, baby. Thursday, just waking up.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so it's like afternoon. Yeah, I've been up for a while.
Oh yeah, I've been up for I guess a little bit too, but it's like noon here now, so it's
20 minutes before we're supposed to stream, per usual. Barely waking up when we start, and then by the time we're done streaming, I'm like fully awake.
Yeah.
We usually start our interviews like by just asking like, how did you find wax? Were you into cryptocurrency before you found wax? Were you doing NFTs on a different chain, or is wax your like first foray into NFTs and crypto? And just how'd you get here?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I started off on Tezos. Like I started on just doing a few stuff on there, and after Tezos, I kind of dabbled for a little bit, and then I discovered wax after their Godzilla drop. And around that time, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." And then I was getting pinged with like the market fees and the transaction fees and stuff on Tezos, which granted they're not like close to Ethereum; they're pretty cheap. But as someone just starting out, I wasn't really putting much money into it, at least not yet. Yeah.
How did
And
you find Tezos first before? But like, I agree with KY here. He's like, no, no one starts on Tezos.
yeah, to be honest, man, I don't know. I found it. Maybe it was like Instagram or something, and I was like, "Fuck
Man.
it, let me give it a shot."
Yeah, that's another EOSIO chain, right? That's also like stake to your resources, or is that more like a?
No, it's proof of work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's straight proof. I'm gonna fix my camera. It's that one's straight proof of work. You have to like pay transaction fees every time. They're not that much, and I was dabbling in a few games. There's some okay ones on Tezos that are fun, But when I kind of went with the Godzilla over to Wax, and then I saw that you're able to actually create NFTs, that's when I was like, oh, this is way cheaper. I kind of looked at it as more of a cheap, more efficient way to actually produce NFTs.
Yeah.
And
What was your first? What was your very first NFT? Like, or the time you saw an NFT, and how did that happen?
Like, what do you mean? Like in my Wax wallet?
Yeah, or just in any crypto
general?
wallet. Like, yeah, was the first time someone mentioned, or you must like it is a weird thing to come across. And like, what was your first impression?
I was kind of like, this is kind of cool, and I wasn't too familiar. I dabbled in blockchain before that with like DeFi and stuff, mainly like on Cosmos network. I'm a huge Cosmos stan. They're
nice. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, they like you should get airdrops for everything. It's great. But besides that, I don't know. Wait, what was the question? One more time. I got off track. I was thinking about airdrops and Cosmos. My bad.
Yeah, airdrops are the shit. Yeah, Cosmos is great too. I love the staking rates are good. It makes sense where the money comes from long term and everything. But yeah, the question was, what was your first like exposure to NFTs and like your first impression of it when you first like came across that kind of like technology?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I've always been like a long time collector, man. I collect like autos. I worked at for Wizard World when they did conventions and stuff, and I have all kind of like different like art pieces or like autographs mainly. I also collect like trading cards, mainly basketball. And I kind of saw like the potential with NFTs as from like a collector standpoint, just because I was an avid collector, like with just normal regular stuff in real life. But I saw NFTs as like, oh, whoa, this. So I was telling my wife because I was collecting Funkos at one time, and if I don't know if anybody collects Funkos, or once you have like 2 or 3, it's cool, but once you get like 20, then it's like a whole wall, and it kind of just takes up so much space. So I was kind of telling her, I was like, well, you get this. It's like I can have an entire Funko collection, but it all fits in my phone. And it's like, you don't have to worry about it. It's like, it doesn't clutter the house. And she's like, oh, cool. I don't have to see it. That's awesome. So yeah, I saw there was a lot of potential there coming from like being a collector. So, I just thought, why not dabble?
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's kind of like, that's an interesting, so what was the very first NFT you bought? Was it a Funko's one, or was it was the Godzilla drop, right?
It was Godzilla, I believe. Yeah, it was Godzilla. Nice. And then I forget the first one I got randomly when I first started was Byron, I think, like Byron Art Set or whatever. And I don't even remember how I even got it. It just like was in my wallet. I was like, this is awesome. How does this magic work?
Right, more airdrops, baby.
More airdrops, man.
Love it. Yeah, airdrops are definitely like also with Wax. I feel like in general, airdrops are a big thing here too. A lot of people do like because it's fiscally doable. Doesn't cost like $1 million to airdrop everybody some stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of it can be a fun utility, but I think it's dependent on how it's used. I guess like if you have the resources as a drop, a ton of NFTs, go for it.
Right. Yeah, you can drop them. You can do like have people claim what like a token or something for them. There's a lot of that stuff going on. Staking.
Oh, yeah.
I like and just because the like transaction structure on the blockchain makes it so like doable that like you can actually stake and unstake your stuff like multiple times a day if you're playing a game without it being which is cool. Like I just finished my Novo Pangea, like sending my workers at and stuff is like, oh yeah, that was like 7 or 8 transactions. could get expensive.
Yeah, that kind of added up pretty quick. When we'll get into that more later, but we were thinking about that when we were building out our DApp that we have coming,
Mhm.
the Bear Cave.
Nice. Yeah. So then you got into building the bear cave. I saw the Shifty Bears was the first part of that like project, right? And that was
Yes.
like a PFP project that got launched as like the first PFP project on
Well, there's
Chain.
stuff before that too. He had collectibles before the profile picture stuff. But yeah, how did you transition from getting into the Godzilla drop to being like, hey, I want to make art on this network?
I mean, I've always done art like my entire life. I've always done it. I grew up in an area of the country that it's kind of like, it's not encouraged to pursue art as a career or anything like that. So it's kind of more like a hobby. But I did a lot of stuff like in college and high school, mainly like paintings, my favorites. I was saying this on a Twitter space yesterday. It was it's mainly like charcoal stuff I love, and I do love doing like pencil things. So when I saw NFTs, like the potential for it, I was like, how can I apply, art techniques or something I want to try on blockchain? How can I apply that? And when I was doing like in real life stuff, like I have everything from like charcoal to pencil, like construction paper art, like you name it. I've tried it. Just I'm very an avid learner. I appreciate learning. I embrace it. So like learning new techniques and like stuff like that, I think is pretty cool. And the digital medium wasn't a technique I necessarily explored yet. So you can kind of see that some of my earlier stuff. Some of my later stuff, like you can tell the quality is getting better. I've been kind of slowing down to put more time into, most of the, or pretty much all of the collection, especially with this upcoming rollout we're gonna have. But yeah, that's a popular one in our Telegram.
Win ROI.
Yeah.
That's solid.
That's fun. Nice. Yeah, and then the PFP stuff is that's also cool because that's like something that's been big in the NFT space for like a while now, but isn't really made its way into the wax scene really. So like
yeah, I think like Senior Lupe with the Chummies.
The Chummies.
Those are awesome. And I think there might have been a few others. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, I guess the Garbage Pail Kids did like a 10,000 one, right?
They did. Yeah, I forgot about that. I remember because I remember buying a couple and they like botched the drop. So like all the templates were in wrong or something.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
There was some like insanity with it, and they ended up like not selling super well either, if I remember like those. But they were also like $112 or something per pack, right?
Yeah, they were pretty expensive.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
The mint structure is kind of whack for.
Yeah, it's a little whack for wax. There's not 10,000 like is. I get it on Ethereum, but on wax, it's like you have a smaller audience. You shouldn't try to do the exact same like structures here.
No, I agree completely. I did, I think 666 total bears. Just like I wasn't trying to do like 10,000. Like, granted, it'd be fun. There'd be a lot of cool bears, but the amount of good bears left in that pool, I don't think that might have never been pulled, or
Yeah.
So it was kind of risk. I didn't want to do that as well as like I was obviously trying to do 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000 is just a crazy amount. But I think ninjas, the Waxel ninjas did like a generative thing as well with their ninjas. And then you got like ZOS is using like the it's not necessarily PFP projects though, I would say. They're just more generative like artworks on their like game pieces. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of the other like generative projects on Wax.
Yeah, this one we did generative.
Like a handful.
We did a community poll to where because music is very popular. I don't know if you guys are in our Telegram group or not. We post music all the time. Any kind of music. That's what we call it, the playlist. Like you can come in and there's a Deezer bot on Telegram, and you can hit play, and then it'll literally play each song that's been posted in that Telegram chat, like a playlist. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So we did a community poll, basically saying like, what genres of music do you want to see in the Shifty Bear PFPs? And we pretty much had everything like covered, from metal to hip hop, country, which did not get voted in. Basically, and those were our V2 bears. What you see there, those are our V1 Shifty Bears. I think only about 50 or so exist.
Ooh, the black and white one's cool. Oh, it like goes from black and white into color.
Yeah, that's where we did
Bob Ross.
that's where the Shifty came from. It started with just a generic
Bob
bear.
Ross.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like a
yeah,
Bob Ross.
it was a Bob Ross bear, straight up. I had fun doing those.
Yeah, happy little bear.
It's Happy Trees, Happy Bear. Yeah, we did. That was the initial like shift effect that we added to them. We decided to go more degenerative route just because I did all the generation one, like the first ones. I did all those like by hand, and it became massively time consuming. So we kind of just we want to slow that down a bit, maybe introduce some generative art, and then start, working in the utility.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, there you go, the shifting. That's great.
But
he's
yeah,
like he's the monster from Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I'm actually working on a couple new techniques like digitally that I can bring that shift back. In our next iteration, what we're doing with the PFPs, we're going to take the multiverse angle, like Spider-Man went, Doctor Strange went, all those people went, but we're looking at it I'm looking at it as like a creative opportunity. Like the whole concept of the multiverse is, is like any and every version, I guess, of something can exist, which is kind of cool in the aspect that, especially with PFPs, that like the Shifty Bears might look like this in the normal world, but take a trip through the multiverse and you might get a new PFP that has completely different style there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's great.
If you look at we have one under the schemas on the left. If you look at the multiverse schema, I believe we have like one bear that was created for it's probably not listed. Was created for Digicon 8, I believe. I didn't go to the last Digicon.
Let's see.
It's pretty dope though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's rad.
That one is pretty dope. So I see how it's like completely like a different like look to him, like more detailed, different framing and everything too. So you can do like
so if I want to like improve my style or improve it as my skills get better, I mean, I don't think NFTs shouldn't be prevented. Like no artist should be like pigeonholed into just one thing. I don't think.
Yeah, definitely.
So how did you end up linking up with Chain Champ, since you were kind of like, you kind of like demoed the tool? You were the first ever one using it. How are you like? How'd you get in contact with them before it came out?
I saw that they were doing something similar with it, and then I just started talking to like Jaspas or there that runs Chain Champs and everything. I started just talking to him and chatting, and he's like, "Hey, we're doing a PFP maker. Are you familiar with like that generative process?" And at the time I was, because I was getting, I was prepping to do those the V2 bear drop, but I wasn't. I was creating the art, but I hadn't. I wrote basically like a JavaScript script on my computer that can jumble all those images, and then I could however many I was going to make at the time, and then I had to pin them to IPFS, and there wasn't really any tools available. So I was trying to get this accomplished in like a very slow manner, and it wasn't working. So when I started talking to them, and they said we're making this PFP maker, and at the time I was already studying it, and I was just like, he asked if I wanted to help and test it and whatnot, and I jumped at that chance. It was it was a lot of fun. We got to test a lot of features. I hope find some bugs, things like that. But as far as like creator tools, I think Chain Champs is they're going to be, or at least they're providing top-notch tools.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really excited for their like auto buy tools and like
Yes, yeah, me too. I think that one's going to be pretty killer. And the auto sell, I think, is like
yeah.
right after.
Yeah, like basically being able to be like, yeah, I want a Shifty Bear PFP from this schema, but I only want to pay this amount of wax, and then it'll just like wait for somebody to list it and buy it for me if those conditions get met. Like that's really cool.
This is the one that I got on Mint. Chilling at the bus stop. I like it,
Just
but
chilling in his short shorts, waiting for the bus. No
also
shoes,
like
get a tan.
The
the bear shirt
ACDC.
kind of reminds me of like the ACDC logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I modeled after. One of our categories, that one of the genres that was voted was like rock, or I call it the rock genre in general. I ended up doing the ACDC logo, the Devo hat. I almost did a bucket head. It didn't make the final cut. It just looked. When I did it, it just looked super gnarly with like a bear
KFC
face on it.
bucket.
Yeah, it was. It was. I did it as like I was gonna do like BFC, like bear fried chicken, but it just kind of, yeah, it looked too gnarly. I couldn't put it in.
Is Buckethead like super popular, like that people would recognize that, you think? Like I know, I feel like isn't he kind of like a little bit
I mean, it
or
still
I
looks
don't know.
to
Is he like
know
super
who he
Oh, it
is. Like,
definitely is recognizable for sure. I'm just curious, do people know who Buckethead is?
I mean, in the community, we talk about music all the time, and you'd be surprised
Oh,
like
okay.
what music people listen to and who they know about. It's kind of crazy. It's cool that the community's done stuff like that.
I think
That's a
that
good
are into
question.
guitar music know Buckethead. Like a lot of
yeah.
guitarists who play guitar probably know or have heard of Buckethead. I'm in the
Yeah.
KY has a question. He said, "What drop is the stuff in the Bear Cave game schema coming from? Like the jet ski bear?" Let me see.
Jet ski bear. Oh man, that's a pretty popular one. People want to do more of those. Um, so with the game, the Bear Cave we had, it was initially before we created it like as a web app. It was a Telegram bot, basically. We had a Telegram group called Bear Cave. You could go in, hit enter, and it was like bleep, 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 bloop. You know, we'll go into that more later of how it actually worked. But the end goal is you find one of Mr. Bear's honey pots. So what the honey pot was is we had a feature in our chat. You know, if you go in there and actually burned a honey pot, it'd pop up in the chat and say, here's what you got to the whole community. It was pretty cool. Um, and that jet ski bear, that's the jet skis. What we call them, it was a jet ski dreams, was what I called it. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I didn't do it as generative. I did them as like individual. Um, it's basically it's animated too. If it's the bear riding the jet ski. So those were prizes in the honey pot. So they're like one of one NFTs that I specifically would put just in the honey pot. There's no drop for it, nothing. If you play the Bear Cave game, you can actually you would get it, or you could at least try to get it. I would say guaranteed, but there are other stuff mixed in there as well.
Ooh,
Pretty
that's
dope.
cool. I always love one of ones too.
Yeah, everyone does, and I think the last set was the Wash Bears. That was just more of a, I was kind of playing with generative, so I was using words instead of the actual picture, um, which is kind of,
Did you work on the chain chimps too?
yeah. I drew and I designed all the chain chips.
The chain chimps are dope.
Nice.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
came
got a
out
few of
sick,
those.
man. I was pretty happy with
Got
them.
a few of
That
those
was
too.
like they chain champs when they asked me to do it. I was like, so you want me to do a monkey PFP like with, you know, BAYC, you know? I was like, are you sure? Like
Mhm.
it's gonna be difficult to try to make it look different and stuff. So I was trying to give it somewhat of its own look to where, you know, you can't really look at it and be like, well, it's just a
Yeah, I got this one. And I'm
Bored Ape
really
copy or
freaking
cat or something.
stoked on it.
Yeah, that brain one is a sweet treat.
Nice.
He's
Yeah.
got the shoulder pad too, and I don't know. I feel like the colors are all matching and stuff. I dig this one.
Yeah,
I
very
guess it's a
cool.
good transition though. So you're working on transitioning your game from Telegram to like a browser based game, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah, we had the Telegram game. It wasn't. We didn't actually own it or operate. I came up with I designed the concept and all of that stuff, and we didn't actually build it. You know, the it kind of just there. I'm not gonna go into the drama of it, but it basically got shut down. So our community actually loved the bear cave. Like I would wake up and there would be 1,500 messages just in the bear cave of people playing. So the demand was there, and I didn't want to let my community down. So I was like, let's build a DApp. So the universal aligned. You guys are familiar with Mike D over at Wax DAO. So we reached out to him and we're like, can you build us a DApp? And he was like, what do you want to do? And then we did it, and we love it. Came out awesome. We want to put, we'll be constantly like upgrading and stuff. So I think it's going to be great. We actually we created it with a few upgrades in mind. So we don't have to, we're not just going to be like, here's everything. So we have planned like updates built in already, which is going to be pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's great. Like Mike's great too. He's making really cool fucking user tools and stuff for people to build value with their collection.
He's a powerhouse machine, man. Love the guy. He's great. He's doing awesome stuff too.
Yeah, definitely. Big supporter of the Wax DAO that he's building there.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to dive into this last night, but I logged in. What do I do after I log in for this?
No, you can't enter yet, or you can try clicking enter. It'll tell you what you need to do. But you can go and close that. I would go to where it says staking, right at the top there. So, all right, the game key or the access key, it's like this map and lantern. To get there first, you need to stake your map. So this is like going to be your access key. This will actually let you enter and chase and all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
So I believe that's cool. Now that I'm staked, can I go enter or?
Actually, hang on. You won't have any energy yet. So what you do is once you stake, you click on Energizers. You want to stake some NFTs.
Oh, this Sergeant Pepper one's cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a fun set. I'm picking up the playlist here in a couple months with at least the next set.
And so staking, is that just like passive? I'm not like burning it or anything, right? I'm just
No, you're not burning it. It's hard. It is like hard staking, so it's not going to be in your wallet. It's going to go to contract. We mainly did that. We had a couple issues on Telegram for multi accounts and botters and things like that, and we just felt like this was the best way to prevent that.
And it looks like my profile picture shows up too.
Oh yes, yeah. Anything in the collection will stake. Now, what's a little different is, and I don't know if people are going to like this. We hope they do, but we'll see. There are no staking rates, so every NFT in the collection will stake for the same amount.
Oh, I see. Okay, nice. So if you find a cheap one, then you're just looking for stake rates. Just go for the bottom floor.
Yeah, we don't want, and certain things aren't stakeable, like the donuts. You can't stake. If you try to stake a donut, which is what you're going to get from, or you're at least going to try to get from the inner cave, is the donut.
Let's see.
I'm going to see if I can get you some energy real quick. Let's see.
Oh, and you can do multiple too.
Oh yeah, if you check that thing, you can like stake them all at once.
I'm just gonna stake them all except my profile picture. Oh, wait.
Yeah, since you just stake, I think we should be able to get you topped up with some energy real quick. So now what will happen is like normally, well, that's what I'm trying to get that set up for you. So what you'll do is each NFT, the base mining rate, just to think of it, counts for 5 energy. So it's at least 2 NFTs. You need 10 energy to do the enter command, and then you'll need another 20 energy to do the chase command. And the chase command is how you actually get the honeypots.
And is the energy, does that like generate over time?
Yeah, so I would say if you click on your inventory there, so it'll tell you what your energy cap currently is with your NFT stake, your recovery rate,
Okay.
your donut inventory, and your odds. So actually, I'll send you something real quick.
See.
So
when you enter, that's basically just like a chance to mint an NFT.
Yes, or you can add it. You can do one or the other. Oh, you got 10 energy. Oh, you must have just got the re-up then. So what'll happen is once you have your energy cap, you'll regenerate 10 per hour. Now I'm gonna send you something you can use real quick. We'll just do. This is just for demo purposes. But I'll send it to you real quick.
Cool. So
I'm probably gonna get in trouble for
energy cap
showing this one.
So 50 is the max. Does your energy cap go up as you stake more?
Yes. So as your cap counts for 5 mining points or energy, whatever you want to call it, counts for 5 for each NFT stake. So right now you have like 10 staked. So your max cap is 50, and you're going to recover 10 energy every hour. So your energy is there, and once you generate it to use anytime you want. I know some people just like just click until they just burn up all their energy. Some people might want to wait. It just depends. All right, I just sent you. If you go back to or see where it says burn drinks right there on the left.
Yeah.
I'll show you something. So you're at 10 hours. So burn one of those drinks. Just you can do I'd say just one.
My recovery will be increased for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, so now close that, go back to your current stats on the left there. So now your recovery rate, you're going to recover 13 instead of 10 an hour just for 24 hours because you burned that drink.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It like boosts your mining rate.
Yeah, so it'll boost your mining rate. Now I dropped a set previously on the Telegram version with a whole series of drinks. I think there's like Sluggy High Life, Alizé, Birdweiser. Birdweiser is like the main go-to drink of choice because you can do a couple things with them, and we use it to balance the pool out, the prize pool, just so if you whiff on something when you open a honey pot, and say you get a Birdweiser can be opened on Nefty or Atomic Hub, wherever. Those can be opened, and you'll get 2 6-pack of donuts, so 12 donuts, which you can add to your inventory. Try for another honey pot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, and then the cap is so that you can't just like passively just be generating ass loads of stuff if you're not. Like,
so you can't get like a million energy, and
nice.
I mean, I would want to be the person that had to use it, I guess, but
you say it was 5 or 10 for the cap for each NFT?
Each NFT adds 5 to the cap.
5, okay. I feel like I'd ideally have enough so I have like 24 hours of generation so I could do it once a day.
Also, you have 10 right now. Maybe if you go to the home screen, you can actually enter once with the 10.
Oh, okay. What does the chase do?
Chase is, we call it the Chase the Butterfly. It's the strawberry lace donut. So you can eat it. And you might feel feeling a little froggy. You want to go play in the woods or whatever. So you go chase this butterfly, and if you might find some help to get a honey pot, I guess.
Okay. I'll try entering.
Try it out.
So you have
to select mint or add to inventory.
You can do either one. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can. Depends on how you want to play, I guess. So we were trying to provide an option, and it's kind of like maybe like a CAPTCHA, but not a CAPTCHA, at least for like certain bot interactions, because you're not just going in and then hitting the button. You actually have to, you're prompted. You have to actually select one. If you try to hit play now, it's not selected. It won't let you do anything. So it's kind of like we try to add as like maybe a bot measure. I don't know how that's actually going to work. Bots usually find a way, but Yeah,
If
you
I
can
add
play.
it to inventory, does that still mints the NFT? It's just immediately
No,
in my inventory. Or?
it won't mint the NFT. It'll be added directly into your game inventory. So that's
Oh,
some
minted, 'cause you can always stake it, right? Even if it's minted.
the donut you can't stake.
Oh, well, I guess if I'm going to eat it anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll just add it to the inventory. Save you some RAM.
Thanks.
I'll try playing.
Yeah, a lot of our players that play the Telegram version are like they're great. They're like
Oh no, I slipped in bear shit and ruined my J's.
so I was hoping you'd get that one too. Yeah, a lot of people are just like diehard collectors, so they looked as going in and burning a donut and like atomic cover wherever just an unnecessary step for them. So we were just trying to give them an option just to do it, burn it for them and add it to their inventory basically. But I mean, if you're trying to sell donuts or sling donuts on the secondary, go mint them all you want.
I think you already answered this, but I just totally missed what it meant. What do the donuts do again?
So you can't chase the butterfly unless you have a donut in your inventory. So you have to, quote unquote, eat the donut before you can go chase.
Okay, so the donut lets you do the chase, and is the chase is also kind of like a mint NFT game?
Yes, it also does. It also will mint an NFT, correct?
And what sort of NFTs do you get from the chase game?
You get a honeypot.
Okay, and the honeypot is kind of like a pack or something, right? That you can open into.
Basically, yeah, but you can only get them through this way. So a lot of people that enjoy the artwork of the community or whatever. And I mean, we're not asking like $1 million or like Green Rabbit money or anything shit like that. We're just like it's a pretty low buy-in. I mean, it's a fun way to get everyone involved in your community to play something fun and win NFTs. And you probably can ask them. The payoff is pretty sweet, especially if you pull like a 101 or something.
Yeah.
Which they're
what is in the honeypot? Is that the same thing that people are getting from like the Telegram game? Like when I'm the KY was asking earlier, how do you get those the jet ski bears? Would that be something you can get in a honeypot? Something like that?
The jet ski bears, there was no drop or anything like that for them. I just put those right in the honeypots. We have a way basically, so I don't put it won't be anything from any other collections or anything like that. Everything is either gamified or we try to make it somewhat fun. I could probably talk a little bit about the next honeypot prize, but we're making it like this. When I was mentioning the multiverse earlier with the PFPs, we're gonna plan on having the bear cave kind of intersect with that aspect of it, and it's gonna be pretty fun. One of the very first honeypot prizes were these 1-of-1 slugs I did. Based off one of our community members, a very active one slug. He's awesome. He's the homie. We love him. And I did a generative set of 1-of-1 slugs, and we're basically going to take that slug and we're going to send him through the multiverse too. It's going to be fun. But in order to do that, you're going to need stuff from the honeypots.
Oh, I see. So the honeypot, if you go chase the butterfly and you get like the honeypot, can you wait with that before you redeem it? Wait for you to add so like the pool that it pulls from is constantly being added to, basically.
Correct. Yeah. I add to that pool all the time. Like we do the Birdweiser balance. I would say you might be able to see what I've put in there already. A lot of 1-of-1s, the drinks were honeypot prizes, but some of the drinks are pretty rare. I think like the Bear Label whiskeys, I think it was like 10 of them.
Is there a pool for it?
We actually, you can pull it up if you want. You can look our previous pool, which kind of sucks because we don't have access to it no more. That's why we're starting at square one with honeypot prizes, but it's going to be so worth it. We're just making this whole. I'll see if I can maybe show a pic of what we're doing. If you go to it's the wallet's bearcave.gm, that was our first prize pool. And one of those stupid wax carbon neutral NFTs that they dropped everyone's wallets, I think is in there as well. It became a meme that whoever pulled that from the honeypot would just get like 3 extra honeypots.
Here's the Birdweiser.
Birdweiser. Nice.
And we have Bird Light too. Yeah, those are the wash bears. That was the last one of ones that I did. I think I only did 200 of those total. And all pretty much everything in that like the text bubble there was randomly generated.
Okay.
But those are all lost. Those are all lost forever now.
Get the stick.
Get the stick.
Damn.
You'll have a new prize pool for the new honeypots.
How did they get lost?
Because we didn't actually own that wallet. It was done through another collection. I'm not gonna say their names, man. I'm not gonna. Bad publicity is good publicity too, right? I'm not even gonna say their names, but yeah, basically they own that wallet key. They were doing stuff with their community that we were big fans of. We asked them to, we told them we asked them about what they were doing, and we basically they said, well, we're shutting the bear cave down, you're blocked. And it was just like, it was a very overreaction. So we were just like, to try to salvage that would have been pointless. That's what we went with, the web app instead. Yeah. It's just a road I didn't want to go back down to try to retrieve all that. So I was like, I'd rather just create something new.
Nice. That sounds like the way to go. That way you control the.
I'm the KY asked what's the game link, and the game link is private right now. The game hasn't been launched yet, so it's on like
I'm sorry.
A separate website, right? But that'll be on like connected to just your homepage when it is live.
Yes, it will be through shiftybears.com. I think there's a link in there or a tab in there for the cave. That's where it'll be going. As far as when it drops, because I have a team. I know I'm an artist and stuff, and I created it. I do most of the stuff myself, or at least until the last like 6 or 7 months. But I have a team behind it, so I respect all their opinions and things like that. So I want, before I just put it on there, we wanted to test it, make sure there was no bugs, things like that, before we just rolled it out.
So it'll be on this link, the Bear Cave, on the shiftybears.com. And do you have like a tentative launch date for that?
Ooh, tentative launch date. Actually, I don't think so. My ideal launch date is when I finish the honeypot prizes, which will be like by Saturday. So I'm hoping by next week is my goal. But
so pretty soon. And I posted a link to the Telegram community. I'm sure it'll be announced there when it is live. So if you're interested in playing it day one when it comes out, just join the Telegram community. And also, we'll let everybody know in Neon Space as well when it comes out. Hang out in the general chat, and I'll put it in like the new drop shilling section as well, so it doesn't get buried by me ranting about other stuff in general.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun. The honeypots. I mean, it's like sometimes like on the Telegram game, I've gone like, because I would personally play I just want to, I guess for quality control or whatever. I would play it and I could go on like a day streak and I just wouldn't get anything. And then sometimes wait a couple of days, come back, and there's people that have hit like triple honeypots in a row. I think it's only ever been done like once. It's insane. But yeah, we're adding some new stuff. I mean, I'm sure most Bax detectives can look at the schemas and templates and stuff that are out there and can kind of see some things that are coming. Yeah, there's a booster section in the DApp itself, so we'll be adding like equipment and things like that that'll actually boost your pull rates, as opposed to the drinks boosting your mining rates.
Is this the donut, or is there different donuts? What's the donut you need to?
So that donut is our previous donut. That's the honey laced donut. The newest one we're introducing for the cave is the strawberry laced one. So we've discontinued the honey laced, but it is still usable in the cave. So
are these not out yet? The strawberries?
They're not out yet.
Okay.
I have a couple in my wallet. They're pretty good though.
I was gonna degen immediately and just try to. I guess the honeypot prizes don't even exist yet, but I was like, I just want to try it.
I might send you a pic of what you're gonna build towards, I guess. That might help. I guess it's just can I do that?
Yeah, you can share your screen on the bottom. It says share.
Let's see.
It's cool to see all the kind of indie creators working together, like between you, Chain Champs, and Waxdow. You know, that's like the three of you are all helping each other and like building projects together, which it's fun to see like the community come together and build that stuff rather than like, you know, big companies coming in and messing it up. Like people that actually use Wax and like understand what Wax users want, building stuff on Wax is, I think, a cool thing.
Yeah, we're trying to build stuff that's like different from the, you know, like granted, I know it's a clicker, man. I'm not gonna try. This is the next level gaming experience. It's really it's not next. It's I think it's next level in concept of how it can push like an art collection, and how it can, you know. So instead of like a membership to where you just waiting for an airdrop, like think of it as it's like an active membership. You can, you know, you can actually kind of like earn, you know, your airdrops, if you will. But I mean, actually, I don't know if that's even a good analogy or not. Forget I said that, but it's like, yeah, we want to try to push boundaries of what an art collection can do or what they're capable of and things like that. And building a DApp as a way to, you know, for collectors to collect your art is, I think it's pretty cool because, I mean, artists can't create 24/7. I think it would be, you know, a waste of an artist's time to just do that all the time. So you can push out sets, things like that, or small, like, you know, NFT Easter eggs, collabs, whatever you want to do, and make them only attainable, you know, via the Bear Cave.
Yeah, I think, I mean, people on Wax want to interact with their NFTs. They don't want them to just sit in their wallet, and like it also brings a value to whatever you get, because if there's an RNG chance and you have to actually grind for it, then it's like, you know, it's different than just like everybody who holds this NFT gets airdropped. It like makes it a little bit more exclusive and you feel like you worked for it. So that kind of like builds the value for it.
Yeah, those jet ski slugs, I think I did like 12 one-of-ones total. So it's like I people loved them, but there was like maybe 12 in that original honeypot pool of like a couple hundred. So when you did pull that like jet ski slug, you're like, bam, that's like, man, that payoff is pretty nice, especially if you're grinding for it.
Yeah, the grinding for it, I think, really helps like tie like some like sentimental value into the ownership of my NFTs.
Oh, definitely.
Like NFTs I have that I had to grind for, I'm way less likely to like sell for floor prices. I'm like, no way, I put time and effort into this.
Yeah, that's why if you go like on market and you go to like Bear Cave, some of like the one-on-ones on there, it's like some of them are priced pretty high, but I mean, I would value it pretty high too if, you know, it took me that much time to get it.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun. It's a nice way to like gamify collecting. I think that's a big like part of what NFTs are great for. It's like, you know, like Lewis is saying, you don't just want to buy it and hold it. You want to buy it and then like interact with it somehow, like use it across the metaverse.
It's also a good way to like, you know, you give utility to every NFT in your collection. If they all increase your energy cap, then it's like, you know, there's a reason for people to go buck wild aping in and support you. So I think it's a cool system you're building.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if I can
coming up in here in a minute too. We got some giveaway stuff.
All right. I shared my screen for that preview earlier. Sorry about that. Yeah. So this is just a part of what's coming into the honeypots. So we do a lot of stuff with the cave. It's you can kind of explain it pretty wide. We have some blends on FD. I started they're called cave paintings. They're just paintings that, you know, the bears got hanging up around the cave. One of them being Chemistry Cat. He's actually a super awesome member of our community, Arn, ARNE. If you've ever been to Shifty Bears Telegram, I was like, you probably met the guy. He's awesome. The cat for Chemistry Cat that's in that cave painting, I drew to look exactly like Arn's in real life cat. and I made it pretty rare to get. So you can actually like blend for it. So with the Birdweiser, you can get 10. If you get 10 Birdweisers, you can actually blend for the cave painting if you want. It's just kind of like a smaller series set. You can blend for those if you don't want to, open up a Birdweiser or or use it to. You can actually use it to boost your mining power as well. So you can use it for those cave paintings. So Chemistry Cat is basically a character in the cave. He dabbles in chemistry. He does all this fun stuff. And he's been getting deliveries, and these deliveries are going to be in the honeypot, and you're going to have to piece these together. I can't give too much away, but yeah, you'll have to be. It's going to be pretty fun.
They're parts of a mech.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's Mech Labs, right?
I mean, it could be a mech. I don't know. I don't know what would tell you that.
What else would Mech Labs also builds refrigerators? It's like how Mitsubishi makes TVs and cars.
Like, we got a lot of Birdweisers lying around. We need to keep them cool. So it could be.
That's great.
It could be a
That could be like a blending process. You'll blend those to complete it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You'll blend it to complete it. But it's a pretty. We're trying to make it as an intricate blend process, but attainable as well. But it's going to be pretty fun. Actually,
yeah, that's fun too because you might end up having to trade with the community as well. So if you
yes, yeah, so that's
like get a couple of the same pieces and somebody else has the matching piece. Like I think that's like not enough brands are giving people reasons to trade NFTs, but that's like a huge fun. Like when I do the Funko drops and I'm trying to complete the sets, that's like there's something super fun about just like hitting up the trade channel and be like, I have this one and this one, I need that one, and like more opportunities for that. I think is definitely fun for collectors.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know we have a lot of collectors that like collect for mint numbers. So some people might want to trade for the blend for the people that like the higher mint numbers. Some people might want to blend. It's like our community is very active in trading, and I encourage it. I think it's pretty awesome to do, especially when it's like there's like set completion rewards, things like that, which we do also. We haven't get many of those out, but we have a few Shifty Bear like reward pins and stuff we do. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
I'm the KY has a question. I'm not 100% sure what this is in reference to. You said I followed the instructions so far, but I can't type unbox in Telegram. Are you trying to play the old Telegram game?
It might be. The old Telegram game does not exist anymore. It's completely offline. That part of that game was the unbox in the Telegram feature, but yeah, all that's offline at the moment. We're working on actually. It was a popular mechanic from the bot. Like, to be honest, like if people loved it because you get a notification, congrats or so and so whoever you just you unbox whatever out of your honeypot. It's kind of a cool thing. So we're trying to bring that back and just make maybe like a bot that does like an API call whenever a honeybot is unboxed in the game.
I think that's just out of date. I'm the KY. He said that's still all on the homepage as instructions in the secret stash. I think that just needs
yeah, that has to be updated. I'll delete that. Yeah, that's massively confusing. Sorry.
Also, I'm the KY sporting his chain chimp as his profile picture. I dig it. You also got the brain look, and he's got like a Ninja Turtle goggle.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that's one of like the coolest parts about the chain chimps. I see so many of their profile pictures, and it's just like, I made that. I'm so awesome.
It's also fun that like
ways that we have. Do all these drinks? Do they boost your energy rate? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, they all do. I think Fair Label gives the highest, followed by Sluggy High Life and Alizé. Moonshine, and I think it's the last one, I believe. There might be one more.
How did you get a honeypot? I'm the KY. He said he burned a honeypot. Is that from the Telegram game?
Like just now? Oh man, I should probably let me take this off the website. I will send you a new honeypot because probably not gonna get that one back.
Oh no.
I'll send you a new one. Yeah.
The KY is going too hard on it.
That's what she said. All right, I'm gonna. I pushed an update to the site to take that.
And what
Take
is
that off.
that?
Sorry, man. I'll send you a honey pot. If you join the Telegram, just ping me out. I'll send you a new one.
And the playlist pack, what do you get from these? Is this the Sergeant Pepper thing that was?
Yeah, that's the Sergeant Pepper. Yeah, we sent those over for a giveaway for you guys. It has like the Sergeant Pepper. I think there's 5 albums in total, album covers. I did some artwork inspired by like different songs or artists or album covers that I liked. So
what schema does that end up in?
The playlist.
Okay, let me see if I can find that. Did I miss this?
Oh, top right. Yeah.
There it is.
I'm the KY you got to look out for when I like reach over and start doing shit with like this wallet, like with the ledger in my hand. Like you'll see that sometimes, some like making moves.
So there's different rarities of these as well.
Yeah, we did a like a base rarity, just the standard a silver, and then a gold rarity. Yeah.
This one's super dope.
Oh,
Transformer
dope, yeah.
Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah, that's great.
Love this one. Trying to see if I know all these albums. Is Island Bears Island Boys? Island Boy.
That was a fun. That was a request from the community. We kept the same win, Island Bears.
Yeah, let's see.
What is the Jeffrey album?
That is an album from Young Thug, who's currently in jail on RICO charges, some bullshit RICO charges.
Kind of animated too. That's cool.
Yeah, the gold one is the fully animated one. Like the picture on the inside's animated.
Oh yeah. I like the snakes dancing.
It's like Snake Jazz album.
Oh, 1-2-20 drop. Yeah, that was like my first collection, and God, please don't even show it. It's so bad. It's like, my first how to make NFTs. Start a bunch of first, just create 25 schemas. That'll help people. And it was just all over the place. Yeah, but we're actually, because of the 1-2-20 collection, and I appreciate everyone that helped support it. There's currently a blend on NFT that allows you to blend, I believe, a certain schema already from 1-2-20 into 6-packs for the Bear Cave game. And we'll be switching that up too with other schemas from that collection, just to kind of, you guys got stuff, so we want you guys. A lot of people bought into that one. We want to help that transition over to the new one, which is a lot more organized. So,
yeah, it's definitely important. I think the organization on like collections, it's so like all over the place. Certain collections out there are hard to navigate. Like Graffiti Kings has just like a fucking mess on his hands.
I know, it's so.
So you can still blend some of these if you get the Birdwisers. You can. That's cool. They're pretty limited. There's only 10 of those for the Chemist Cat. Are these migrating? Is that what these are? These one of one?
Yeah, these were migrating. That was like the first Shifty Bear drop. Yeah, if anyone's watching that owns those, please go blend them to the new collection. It's the same exact thing. You'll just burn the old one and you get a brand new one.
I like the Bear Man. Oh, and Bear Zero. This one's sick.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick.
That is dope.
All right, so that's actually boot up marbles. Give me a second, and then we'll start doing some giveaways. Playlist pack is a lot of cool NFTs in there. And then actually, let's check out the sticker pack first. What's in the sticker pack?
So the sticker pack we did when we started migrating the 1-2-20 collection, because it was hot garbage. At least the way it was set up was hot garbage. Some people like the NFTs. We did like a RIP 1-2-20 sticker pack just to kind of stickerize some of our some of the favorites from the 1-2-20 collection. It was like in memoriam kind of thing. So we just that was just us kind of burying 1-2-20.
Okay. And are all these in the sticker packs or just some of these?
All of these are in the sticker packs.
Okay. I like the Bowie dodo.
Oh yeah, the silly Bowie, the lightning bolt. That's pretty far out, man. Oh, there's the slug.
There's the slug.
He's this.
What's the slug from?
Slug is yeah, we're our community guys.
Yeah, he's entering the multiverse, possibly in the future, maybe, perhaps.
Something from Mech Labs.
Nice.
Cool. So, I guess we'll give away one of the drinks first. We'll give away this Squirrel Moonshine.
Yeah, the squirrel is the notorious like asshole of the bear cave. Like he was like in the Telegram version, he was always the one that would like prevent you from getting a honeypot or would, you know, laugh at you or something, and he's just a total asshole. Yeah, so he's been an adversary of a lot of folks that play the bear cave. So we shined him up.
Update mom. 1 sec.
The moonshine. Let's see. Those would benefit more if you have a bigger stake, right? Because it's like a percentage boost.
No, it's always it's not a percentage necessarily. It's a percentage boost on the 10 an hour. So the 10 an hour is base for everybody. Everyone will get that. It'll boost that 10 hour. That 10 an hour. So I think moonshine goes to like 50.
If you're playing actively, it would still help, but like, yeah, you'll be able to like, if you have a bigger max cap, it'll help you more as far as like, if you don't play for a couple hours, it won't just be sitting there at the max cap of your energy, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so if you dispense like all your energy and it takes 2 days to recoup it, you could cut that down just by burning a drink. Or
can you stack the drinks? Like if you burn multiple drinks, do they stack?
They do not stack.
Good to know.
All right. I got marbles loaded up here. We do an intro for marbles. It gets very loud, so if you have sensitive ears, you might want to turn down your headphones or speakers. But here we go. Bad timing. Here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Exclamation point play if you want to join the giveaway.
I probably have to get going, guys. I can't. I wish I could hang out and play marbles with you guys, but
well, thanks for hanging. Thanks for telling us what's up. And definitely let me know when the game launches. I'm gonna save like a couple of the giveaways today for after the game launches, so we can like promote it on a stream when it's live as well.
Yeah, for sure. And I was gonna double down. I was gonna send you just some game keys. I guess if you give out any of these prizes, I wanted to include an access key with those prizes.
Awesome. Yeah, I can write down the wallets of who wins and send them to you.
Okay, dope. Yeah, and I'll get those over to them. Like early congrats to the winners. Appreciate it. Come check out the Bear Cave. Join our Telegram. Come do hood rat shit with us.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thanks
for showing us that stuff too.
Yeah, no problem.
I've got more stuff I can do now with my PFPs that right now are just chilling in my wallet. I can stake them and earn some points and start sending the chasing the donut or chasing the butterfly with
chase the butterfly. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. All right, take care.
Yeah,
have a good one.
See you. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like that as a distribution model for his artwork, where it's like, yeah, you get all of it comes through this like pool that just gets updated as new artwork gets added to it. And if you want access to the pool, you gotta like do the like active portion of the collection by chasing the butterfly. That's fun. I'm interested to see how like this whole indie space like for creators like develops further. I like these ideas for like how to further gamify your collectibles. And yeah, I feel like Waxed Out is definitely.
I like that's a
cool
trifecta
tools.
between Chain Champs, Waxed Out, and Shifty Bears.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool people working together.
Jeff is flying. I don't know. I shouldn't have said anything. There we go. But yeah, what is this first one that you're giving away?
This is for the moonshine.
Oh, the moonshine, right? I remember the squirrel moonshine.
And I believe he said he'll also send a game key to whoever wins so they can then use it in the game.
Yeah, but the moonshine, I think you have to also have something staked for it to benefit you.
Yeah, and you can only stake stuff if you stake the game key first too, so you need the game key. So that's why he said he'd send it to whoever wins.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that bird
Sent me
next
this stuff
door.
last night. He's like, yeah, you can check it out before the stream, and I was just lazy and didn't. But I sort of feel like it works out because starting from step one sort of teaches everybody how to get in.
I always like to see how, like, walking through how to like log in and set it up for the first time too. There's a lot of
It's also
like,
easy to be lazy, so it works out for me.
yeah. Right.
I had some
just,
serious counter striking to do last night.
Oh yeah, how'd you do?
I did okay until the end. Like the first couple of rounds, I was doing pretty hot, and then the last couple of rounds, I was just hot garbage. Definitely had like a streaky night.
Oh yeah.
I'm enjoying
When
it,
I used to,
Hot-
when I used to play like Halo, way late into the night, like online, like super competitively, it was like after like 3 a.m. or something, people like just started to suck because you'd play against like people who got on in different parts of the world. So it'd be like, you know, like kids are getting off school in like Korea or something at like 3 a.m. and are getting onto Halo, and then like, oh, now all the Halo, like Korean Halo kids are way worse than like the hardcore sweaty people who play at like 2 a.m. So maybe you're just like in a pocket of a time zone where like more shitty players get on, and then as it gets later, like they go to bed, and like the more hardcore like people are
I
still
think I was
left.
also playing worse than that.
Yeah.
I was also playing casual, wasn't playing ranked or anything, but yeah, we're playing CS:GO, Mono Suerte. Mark's into that game. We played with Buzz King. Rocket joined us. I'm still trying to convince Mark to play Valorant. I like Valorant a little better, but I'm enjoying. I never really played CS:GO, and it's fun. Pretty similar to Valorant, so I feel like my skills kind of overlap. Not that I'm good at Valorant, but I bought the premium pass, so now I can do ranked and stuff.
Yeah, I also agree with you on the KY there. I way prefer the web-based interface over Telegram. I'm not big on Telegram.
Yeah, I don't really like Telegram games, to be honest. It's the main reason why I don't play Menastech's game. Like, I like Monster Strike, I like Menastech, but I'm just like, I know if it's a Telegram game, I'm never gonna play it.
Yeah.
Congrats
like
to Beast
the-
Comic Standing for winning the Squirrel Moonshine. What should we give out next? These are all pretty fucking rare. Like, out of 10 mints. I feel like I wouldn't want to burn this because it's so rare.
Yeah, is it max mint 10?
Max
Oh,
mints,
wow.
50 for this one. This one's 25, 15, 10.
Fuck.
Let's give away the Sluggy High Life next. We'll give away 2 drinks in one of these packs, and then we'll save the other ones for when the game is live, so we can use them
Yeah.
immediately. What's going on, New Next Crypto? Thank you for sending us some Funko stuff to give away the other day. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
And congrats on your Shadow Realm Worker win from Twitter.
Oh yeah, you working in District 1? Because I got some properties in District 1.
Yeah, this is a max 15 minute. This is rare shit. But if you want to win the Slug Life, that'll be our next.
Yeah, there's
giveaway.
no way I would burn that, honestly. 15 minute is not. not a high enough mint
Also
count.
looks pretty cool, and I like it. I don't know. Probably.
And it's only a 24-hour boost. If you're gonna burn a 15-minute max NFT for a 24-hour boost, that you'd have to like, you'd have to be pretty nuts. Yeah. But that's just me, and I hoard a bunch of NFTs.
Exclamation point play if you want to join the giveaway.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely a crazy fucking day in the crypto markets again. Look at this.
And also for Bentley, I think I might have sent the Tsune pack to the wrong wallet, but I'll get you sorted after the stream. And sorry for the I guess mess up on our part. Send a lot of prizes. Every once in a while I screw up. I think I copied and pasted the wrong wallet, like the one above yours on the sheet.
Oh, so someone got lucky.
Yeah, somebody who didn't win got lucky, but yeah, if we ever mess up the prizes, just tag me in Discord. We are human, we make mistakes, and we send like hundreds of prizes a month. So every once in a while you have human error in there, but we're not trying to screw anybody over, we promise.
Yeah.
BDA was right in here to say do better. If we don't do it within 48 hours, it's generally a mistake. Every once in a while I forget like an entire day of prizes though.
Yeah, not often though.
I also appreciate your patience. For sure.
What is that tune from your like image there? Did you make that, or is that like from a picture that you cropped off?
A tune, is that a custom image that you made, or is that from source material that we don't know? I think it's Jolly that does drawings, right? Or was that Tune? I don't know. One of those guys did a kind of like sketches that they posted in our Discord at one point. I think that was Jolly though. I could be wrong.
There's on the KY ape. Or chimp, sorry, chimp.
Chimps are ape, right? Neon background. I'm the KY representing the
it's a dope
neon background.
Chimps
I think we're gonna do
right?
a Waxel giveaway as well pretty soon here on Twitter. I told Ryu we'd do he gave us 2 ninjas to give away, and I said we'd do one on Twitter. So look out on our Twitter if you want to try the win a Waxel Ninja. It's an animated one too. It's like actually a pretty decent one. But I was waiting until after we finished our Novo Pangea giveaway. I don't like doing multiple giveaways at the same time, so
yeah.
Probably tonight I will do the Waxel one. I need to get back into. I've missed looking for citizens the past couple of days, but
I think I have 5 citizens again. I think I'm gonna get a farmer next. I have a miner, a lumberjack, and I'm gonna get the farmer. See how I can build out my Waxel world with my guys.
Danny asked him today about pronunciation, and he actually said Rio. What were we talking about? Who is Rio? I feel like it's probably something I just said, but you know, words leave my mouth and I instantly forget what I just said. Was it somebody I referenced? I'm confused on what that's in reference to. Oh, Ryu. Okay.
Ryu.
That's Ryu. Rio. I'm still calling him Ryu. I don't know. I guess I never asked him about his name. Isn't that like the character from Street Fighter?
Oh no, miss.
Oh,
Still missed.
Autumn's Toys coming in hot.
Nice. Adam's Toys. A veteran
Ryu?
champion. of
Ryu,
Bubbles.
not Rio. Ryu?
Ryu. Okay, Ryu.
I'm still probably gonna say Ryu.
Ryu.
I'm American. We don't
I'll
pronounce
try to
it
say
right.
it right. Try to say it, Ryu.
Isn't he a Hadouken?
Hey, Hogan. Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm on TD's team. We're American. We mispronounce the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. We still call Yellow Jolly.
I call him Jolly. You say it right, but you're also German, so
Yeah. That's true.
reminds me of Inglourious Basterds, where he's like, "That's what I said. You speak the third best Italian."
Buongiorno. Yellow Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers.
Autumn's
Yeah.
Toys, congrats. Got the homies winning today.
Nice. That was for. Was that the pack or was that the other bottle?
That was the Sluggy High Life Max 15 Mint bottle.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Nice. With the rainbow background and everything. That's a nice one. Nice.
Let's see, we got one more giveaway from the. We'll do the playlist pack. I think these are probably my favorite. That Transformer Sgt. Pepper's one is freaking dope.
Yeah.
These
those
are also
pretty
rare
dope.
too. Max of 70 mint, like real tight mint structure on this collection, which is nice.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely good mint structure.
There's multiple rarities in there too, so that means like the rare ones are probably gonna be very rare.
Yeah.
It's time. Shit, I forgot to take my horse pills. Tomorrow we got an off the rails stream. Which I don't really have anything prepped for. There's some, I don't know. I've been watching some weird videos. Maybe I'll pull this. This is a video that's been, I think I'm way late to it, but this video of like an ostrich that I keep seeing pop up on Instagram where the ostrich just like photo bombs this woman trying to do like farming videos. That's pretty funny. I'll probably play that tomorrow. On Your Mom's House, which I watched yesterday, there's a new video from the it's like the third eagle of the apocalypse or whatever his name is. He's the guy that said he thought the Denver airport had satanic images of penises everywhere. That guy's got some new bangers. I play him. That's just pretty incredibly cringe, but I enjoy it. All right, let's go. Saturday we got Fall Guys. last Saturday was a blast. We had a bunch of people turn up for Fall Guys Saturday. We don't have a super blend this Saturday, so we'll probably hop into Fall Guys a little earlier.
Yeah, baby. What are the consensus on prunes? Do people like prunes?
And I don't really like
Since people like it's like a giant raisin.
I honestly haven't had a prune in like 10 years probably though, so. I just remember like prune juice being kind of gross.
What's the difference between like prune juice or plum juice?
I don't know, but I don't think I like either.
Oh. Damn, this map is fucking savage.
Unix likes prunes.
Okay.
Are prunes good for
I
shit?
also like this.
This supposed to be
Yeah,
like
they help you like digest and take good shit. I guess if you binge on them, you could probably have like diarrhea from it, but
that's like the only reason I know prune juice is like you're supposed to take it as like a diuretic. I think that's like the context that I had. And I was like, I think I had it as like a child though, and I just didn't like it. So I don't think I've even had it as an adult.
I got some prunes if you want to try one.
Check the low pot lab. Fucking raisins aren't. Like I didn't realize raisins are not a part of my diet. I was eating raisins in my oatmeal, and my body was also not just digesting them. I like how I like don't take the hint of my body like just can't digest certain things. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep eating this. Whenever I had raisins in my oatmeal, though, I had like little black chunks coming in my poop. I was like, am I dying? What is that? And I was like, oh no, I had raisins. We're good.
It's just the same raisins again.
Yeah, it just doesn't digest them at all. Same thing was happening for apples. Like when I was eating apple chunks, I just poop in apple chunks like straight up.
Weird. That happens to me with corn, but I think that happens to everybody with corn.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens to me with a bunch of stuff now. I think that's my IBS. Oh, Tune one.
Oh,
Yeah.
way to go. What thing did Toon win? It wasn't the bird, the slug high life. What was this one?
He won
Oh,
the
this was the pack. Yeah, fucking won a 70 pack. Fuck yeah, nice win. And yeah, all the homies are winning today. It's rigged. It's an insider's game and it's rigged.
Devs do something.
God damn, dude. Crypto markets are flying right now. Thank God I closed those shorts. Feels good to not be short, but man. I wonder if this is just gonna flip the trend at this point. Like, it's fucking kicking. Wax over 10 cents. You gotta love it.
Where's my can devs do something? I'm trying to find the soundbite. Maybe like pictures. I don't know the devs.
The devs have misled us again.
I'll
Nice.
have can devs do something. I want can devs do something too. That's a good one.
Yeah, can devs do something? I'm RC.
We got anything else we want to talk about on stream?
What else is going on? It was nice to sell out our ether and all that stuff. We just kind of touched on that quickly.
Yeah, I guess just a refresher. If you withdrew from voting for a collection, it's been 30 days, so you should be able to claim your ether, and you have to do it from the claim page. It's in our announcements. But Max,
Yeah.
Mark, and I sold our ether last night. So
How do you get to that claim page? Like, it doesn't just, you don't just navigate to it just by clicking on like the collection or something. Is there like a way to get to it from just like regular menus? Because like
I think
before I
it's
got that
supposed to be
link,
on the staking page when you click on it, but our staking page crashes because I have so many animated NFTs. So I think that might have been part of the issue. But I believe you just click on the collection page, you should be able to revoke from or redeem from there as well.
I was trying that. I don't think that was working for me
It
because I
wasn't
was doing
working
that.
either. I think that could have been because my page kept crashing. I don't know.
But I was doing it from my like yield farming wallet that doesn't have any NFTs in it, and it still like it didn't show up on that page until I clicked on the link.
Well, I don't know, but the link is in our announcements in
The
Discord.
link works. Yeah, the link is how I finally found it because I was like, "What? It's been 30 days. Where's my ether?" Yeah. That
There's
was
a link to our Discord in case you want to find the link.
that's pretty good. Let's see what else is going down.
I think today I just got some codes for Music Mogul packs, or a Music Mogul pack.
Oh hell yeah! Is that for the new like genres, or is that for the existing genre?
Yeah. For the hip hop R&B. She also said the supply is much lower though, so she can only give us one pack.
All right.
Our plan is online. I'm sure they would definitely know if you asked them. I don't know. I'm pretty, now that we sold out of our planet, I don't feel like we need to raid into them and support them.
Yeah. They
Also,
also, I
already
don't
sold
know.
it either. I don't care what they're doing now.
Yeah, I
still
I
my
kept a
land.
little. I got my lands and I got 13,000 mining per hour still. Which is,
I think we'll call this stream early. It feels weird ending. Like, we've been streaming for like over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. So this feels like a short stream, even though we've been going for an hour and a half, which is really not that short. I'm just used to our marathon streams, but
yeah.
I think we'll call it relatively early. Tomorrow we got Off the Rails, and I don't know. Right now I'm into multiverses, Fall Guys, and I'm into CS:GO or Valorant. So if anyone wants to play any games, like, hit me up on Discord. It's on Discord, and I don't know. I think Mark said he's down to play some more CS:GO tonight. So
Nice.
we'll see. We'll see if he's available. He got busy today doing, I'm sure, restaurant stuff, but. Yeah, I'm trying to get more into gaming with folks from the NFT space. So if y'all are into that, I'd also be down to play Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch.
There is no blend on Saturday. I'm the KY. This Saturday is an off day. It's Fall Guys only. But
Yeah.
we do have the crypto winter, but I think we're just gonna take a week off from the blending and then figure that out in the future.
Yeah.
We've also announced multiple times there's no blend on Saturday, so it'd be kind of a dick move to do on Saturday now.
Yeah, for sure. Surprise blend just for people who weren't paying attention, or who weren't who were paying attention and then just get dicked over.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping we do like the next we get. Jeff's being a dick, I think. I'm hoping we'll do the next one like either Mark the Narc or the Salt Miner. I don't know if Paul can finish it by the next week, but it'd be cool to do that. And then we have 2 weeks of super blends after that if we like, just do the regular blend and then we can stretch the naked blends for the other two. But we'll see how busy Paul is if we can crank that out in like a week and a half. But
Yeah, I should be able to, because it's Paul and me and you too, because you got the neon and the glow versions of those.
yeah, it doesn't take me that long to do that. Oh, we will have the Atomic Kings collab. Let me show that off. We have the Atomic Kings neon and glow coming out pretty soon. It's not totally done, but I'll show off the work in progress that you sent. I got to do the music for it, and we still need a border, but it's mostly done.
Yeah, the final border's coming around.
And these will probably be distributed through 20% will be airdropped per usual to our collection, 20% to probably people holding the Dinger badge for Burst, and then the other 60%, I guess, will probably take 30% to give away to us and 30% for Burst to give away.
Yeah.
But
It's only neons and glows for that one too. So it's like 75 total, right? Mints. It's not going to be many. They're pretty rare.
why is this not showing up? Okay. What is going on?
That.
Oh, yeah, here it is. It has like random. There we got Atomic Kings in the graveyard with all the ultra stuff. They still need order, and the sound's not going to be so disjointed. Max just took clips from the other ones with music, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just the same. So
That graveyard looks spooky though. I like it.
Right, you see the neon space like moon in the background. it's pretty
That'll
far
be
in
out.
the midst.
Maybe we'll distribute that this weekend. I think we can get that done by Saturday, probably, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I just got to do the song, and then I guess you need the glow version, but that's pretty much done.
I have the glow version ready to go. I'm just working
Cool.
on.
So yeah, we'll plan on doing that hopefully by Saturday, but if not, maybe Sunday. And we also got our cadet race on Sunday, but that only applies to some people in Discord. So, if you're a ranked member in our Discord, I posted it in the cadet chat channel. We have private chat channels for the higher levels of our Discord. That'll be happening on Sunday. And yeah, we'll just play Buying the Dip.
Yeah.
It's a good stream.
Buying the dip. The dip's fucking buying the pump right now.
Oh, no way. Mark Rober's on Hot Ones this week.
Who's Mark Rovers?
Mark Rober does the he does the fake phone bombs or whatever. He does the glitter bombs.
Oh yeah, I love those. He deals with scammers and porch pirates and shit.
He's also 22 million subscribers. He's got probably the biggest science channel on YouTube. He's literally a former NASA scientist. He worked for NASA as a rocket scientist and decided to quit working at NASA to become a full-time YouTuber. So I don't know, he makes some of the most high quality, all of his videos just fucking rock. Yeah, the squirrel obstacle course is super fun. He did 2 of those.
Oh yeah, the squirrel ones are great. Where it's just keeps adding to them to try to with the vault at the end that opens with all the nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. I like his channel a lot. It's a lot of wholesome content, and you learn while watching it. And it's very well produced. He spends usually a couple of months on each video. He doesn't just crank out a ton of content. So when he does release something, it's always pretty solid. But I'll have to watch that.
Okay,
So
I'm very interested in that now too. Hot Ones, baby. Hot
Yeah,
Ones is amazing.
sure he'll ask about what was it like quitting NASA to become a fucking YouTuber, and that's that.
Yeah, definitely. Sean Evans also does deep dives on the guy, so he'll ask questions that I probably won't even know are worth asking. He does great interviews.
Yeah, if anyone wants to hang out, hit us up in Discord. I'm definitely down to game. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow for Off the Rails and Saturday for Fall Guys. Good stream.
Yeah.
Fun learning about Shifty Bears. I'm excited about that distribution model. I just think it's really cool.
I like that too. It's a fun game to just give out NFTs through, where it's he's right. It's a clicker, but it's an interactive distribution for rare NFTs in the collection. I like that a lot. To come up with some. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to evolve.
Cool to know
that all evolves.
Mike can do that. Mike D.
Yes, that too.
We could eventually maybe build our own DApp through him, since he seems to know how to do that and be willing to help smaller communities.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We don't have any ideas for that yet, but just knowing it exists is exciting because
yeah, it makes it worth pursuing. Actually, coming up with good ideas for that stuff.
All right, buying the dip. Let's go.
Your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's okay. I am with you, with you. Oh, man. Your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's okay. I am with you. Here we go. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on. Push it. Oh, my God. What's happening?
First of all this whining by Wall Street is making me sick. 140% of GameStop was short. GameStop was short. You can't allow Wall Street to short 75% of its stock, crush these companies into the dirt, thousands of stocks into the dirt. Then when the individual makes money, everyone's entrepreneurs. I have a kid who bought a house, paid $50,000 and bought a house. After decades of the shorts, you have to accept the fact that individual investors are playing the same game that you're playing, and now you're losing.
Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it. Oh my God, what's happening? Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it. Oh my God, what's happening?
get together in a subreddit. I think it's really funny that the GameStop stock is going up and just affects the market in that way. There's 20,000 people live in a Discord who are spamming rocket